Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, the shortwave, Blashwath, whatever U35 call me. And welcome to a new series that is still unnamed. Basically, since I started my channel, I was thinking about making a style of podcast, and I always called my earlier videos podcasts just because I was silly and it was just audio, and I was like, what else do you call something that's just audio with no video? But anyways, one of the driving forces behind my YouTube channel is sharing interesting things and just having fun with other people. And that's all this podcast is really going to come down to be. So it's just going to be me with a group of my friends telling some stories, and having a good time. Now, speaking of friends, surprisingly I do have some. Joining me today, I have Alex.
Hello.
And Jenna.
Hi.
So, without further ado, we're gonna get into the meat of it, but if you want any idea as to what this is gonna be, it's just gonna be the three of us telling some stories and having a good time. Nothing super serial over here. So I wanted to start off, and I told both of you, I told both of you yesterday, because yesterday I was at the Puget Sound Blood Center in North Seattle, and I was donating blood because I was taking antibiotics when they did the blood drive at our school. I went there to donate blood, and I've done it like 3 times before, and I'm not super afraid of needles or anything, so I'm pretty down with the whole donating blood thing. Anyway, so I was sitting in the chair to donate blood, and one of the nurses came up to me, this guy, and he swabbed my arm with alcohol and everything, and he gets ready to put the needle in. And I've done this before, and as I said, I'm not really scared of needles, so I'm fine. Except he was like, this is the point when most people turn away, so if you want to look away now before I shove this thing into your arm, go ahead. And I was like, I've done this before, it should be fine, right? But since he said that, I deliberately went to look at the needle in my arm. I don't know if it was like, part of me wanted to like prove to him that like, hey, I can look at needles, man. I'm cool like that. But I turn over and look at this needle, and it was way bigger than I remember. It was like, I swear to God, it was like 1 millimeter across or something. And I don't know if that was because I was donating whole blood instead of whatever they do at Lakeside, which I think is also whole blood. But I looked at this needle and I was like, I'm now reconsidering my deeply set fear of needles. It was crazy because, I don't know, it's like when he said it, it drew my attention to it more, and I was like, holy cow, that's a giant freaking needle you're about to stick into my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something. I don't know, I still looked at it and I was like, this is fun. I'm having a great time donating blood. So that's how I spent my my Saturday afternoon.
I'm sorry. I'm too light. I can't donate.
Yeah, no, I'm just a coward. I can't do it. I can't.
Bad citizens. Oh well.
No, it's
I had to get the first time I got blood drawn. Just like, I don't know how much blood you donate, but I think it's a lot. It was just like
it's like a pint of blood, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little, tube, just getting blood drawn. Oh, it was awful. It felt like it took 5 minutes. Probably was like 30 seconds. But it was like filling up, and it was disgusting.
It's a really weird experience though to see blood getting drawn from your body. It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how's your guys' weekends going.
It's pretty good. The weather's super nice outside, so it's nice.
Yeah. Mine's been pretty boring. Got a haircut. That's pretty much it.
Ooh, exciting haircuts. Not quite on the same level as blood donation, but
No.
Yeah.
There are places you can donate your hair, right? Like Lots of Love or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get it a bit longer than I'm really comfortable with. I mean, I have long hair, but like that.
On another note, I moved into a new house recently, which is in it's pretty nice. It's on the other side of Queen Anne. So we now have like a house, and it has a balcony because there's a sort of view of downtown Seattle. And I don't know. We don't really have like a lot of furniture, and we don't have any chairs on like the deck outside, so we don't go on it that much. But I mean, it's nice to see downtown. That's just a nice thing. So sometimes I wind up like just looking at the view or doing jump roping or something on the balcony. And since we moved in not too long ago, we still haven't like said hi to a lot of our neighbors or stuff, and we've met like a few of them. But since it's on a hill that's sort of facing downtown, there are a lot of other houses with balconies or big windows to look at the view. And we have this one neighbor who lives in the house to, I guess, the right of us if you're facing it from the street. And he has a small balcony himself, which you can, there's like no trees or privacy between the two balconies. It's just he has a nice balcony with like a Buddha statue on it and like some plants and stuff and like a bunch of deck chairs, and we have a nice balcony which is just flat and empty because we don't have anything to put on it. And sometimes I find myself like when I'm outside, and this has only happened like 3 times, but I'll go outside onto the deck because there's a sink outside also, so sometimes I wash my plates there. And I'll be washing plates, and the sink faces his balcony, like from where I'm sitting at. And I'll be washing plates, and the sun will be kind of in my eyes, but I'll look over, and I'll see that he's actually just chilling on his balcony, sort of vaguely looking towards Seattle, sort of to our balcony and us. And it's really awkward, because I swear to God, like, and I've only been out there 3 times, and all 3 times it was really sunny, so I couldn't quite directly see his face. But I feel like he's sort of tried to, like, say hi to me, or to, like, wave or nod at me or something, to, like, indicate that, like, hey, I'm, like, your neighbor, man. Hi, I see you're on your balcony also. And he's done that, like, 3 times or something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. And whenever he, like, I feel like he might be nodding my head, I just pretend like I'm not actually looking at him. I'm, like, looking at, like, the bay or something. I just don't know how to respond to that, because it's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell if he's actually saying hi. And he never actually says anything, I don't think, like the 3 times I've been out there. It's really weird. I don't know. He seems like a nice guy. I would just be much better if he actually said hi.
I have that same problem. Like, how far apart is your house from your neighbor's house, though?
I mean, like, from the far end of my house, which is where my room is, or, sorry, the closer end of our house to his house, it's like, I could jump from here to his roof. Okay. It's like 10 feet, maybe, but the distance between our balconies is like 30. Yeah. No, it's really awkward, yeah. I'm just bad at handling stuff like that. I'm not sure if he's saying hi.
I mean, you could just nod back, right? You could just, because if he is nodding, and you've given him a reply. But if he isn't nodding, then you've initiated the nod. And
It's true. It's true.
Oh, man, I don't know. It's hard. I want to go out there someday when it's not. The thing is, he only sits out there when it's really sunny, I think, because otherwise, like, Seattle weather, you know, it's all, like, not nice or whatever, it's cloudy, and why are you going to sit on your balcony when it's all cloudy or whatnot? And he always goes out there when it's really sunny, and the sun always just happens to be, since it's usually in the afternoon, over his head, and I just can't see him. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I probably should nod back. I should probably nod, and then, if nothing else, I say hi.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a hard situation to deal with.
You should have just said hi.
I don't know, Jenna. What if he wasn't saying hi to me? What if he was just enjoying the view?
In 7th or 8th grade, I think, I had an experience like, well, not really like that. Well, sort of like that. But I was, walking. I was at school, leaving out to go to the bus. And it was the afternoon bus, the late bus, so there weren't that many people there. I'm walking out of the hallway, and someone waves down the hallway, and she's calling to her sister, Allie. And she's waving and saying Allie, so I think she's saying Alex. And so I wave back, and then I realize, and I'm like, oh God, that's, okay, you know what, whatever. She wasn't saying hi to me, I'll just walk out and go. So I walk out, turn left, and I'm walking, and another person waves, and I wave back, and then I look back, and I see they're waving to their friend, and I'm like, oh god, 2 times in like 2 minutes, a minute. Then I'm walking down, and Oswald, do you remember Mr. Hobson?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is getting in his car in the parking lot. He's on to me, and I'm like, okay, there's no way Mr. Hobson's waving to me. It's just, within the last 50 feet, this has already happened twice. I'm not going to let it happen again. And Mr. Hobson's like, Alex.
I hate that. That happens to me in the hallway all the time. I'll wave at someone, and then they'll just keep walking, or someone will wave at me, and then I just give up.
Yeah.
That's the word. That's like, I feel like that's what's conditioned me to not want to say hi to people.
Yeah, no,
it's like
I
just
agree with
recurring nightmares of me like in 6th grade coming to a new school, waving at people, and then realizing they're waving at like the cooler person behind me.
Or like, I don't know how it is at Lakeside, but at my school we have a couple of really long hallways. So at some points during like in between classes, I'll be walking back from the library or something, and my teacher will be all the way on the other side of this like 30-foot hallway. I don't know, it's like super long, and I'll be on the other side, and we'll be walking towards each other really slowly, and the sun will be like shining in the background, so I can't really see like what he's doing, and then I just have to wait, and then like, I don't know, we'll be the only people in the hallway. And it's super awkward. I don't know if I should like start saying hi immediately as soon as I see him, or like when we get closer to each other. And then I don't know. It's just really awkward. I don't know. Like the other thing is, what do you do while you're waiting? You're walking toward each other. I mean, do you look at the ground? Like I never know what to do with myself.
That's true. It's the worst because like, especially if you both like make eye contact or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
At the beginning of the walk, you're like, should I say hi now? Should I wait till we're closer? And then if you say hi at the very beginning, then it's like you say hi and then you spend all of the time walking past your teacher.
Exactly.
Oh god. It's quite a struggle. Hey guys, me again, dropping by at the end of the video just to say thanks so much for watching. This was a very new sort of style of video. I had my friends drop by. I didn't give them a lot of warning about what was going to happen or what it was going to be like. So if you enjoyed this podcast, please let me know with a like, a comment, or however you feel like. And I will definitely either way be sure to do a few more of these. So look forward to that. Anyways, thanks so much for dropping by for this episode of Unnamed Podcast as of now, and I'll see you guys around. Bye!